Hello everyone, so welcome to my channel, maybe welcome back. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, that does help the channel a lot. And today I'm going to do my 2025 coloring year in review. And I have been tagged by the amazing, the wonderful, the one and only Karen from My Colorful Country Life. And I'm so deeply honored. So Karen, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying doing tags and videos like this. So yeah, these are 25 questions and I'm going to show you a lot of books. And yeah, I will put the link to the video that Karen made in the description, and let's just get on with it. Oh, the thing that I want to talk about before I start actually is that this is a full year review. And I just started in the end of March. So I think this video will be for the months April until November, because December, we're still in December. So there's not a lot going on there. Maybe I can show you something from December, but it will be just those months. And yeah. So I hope that I have enough to show you and talk to you about, but I'm sure I will because I saw the video, I like the questions. So yeah, here we go with question number 1. Question 1 is the top 10 favorite pages that are your favorite from this year. So this wouldn't be a surprise, but I'm starting with Dark Fairy Tales by Kirby Rosanes. I love this book. I got this book, I think, in April. So in the first actual month that I started coloring, and I started right away. I'm doing a full book color along with this book, and I've been doing a lot since April. So the favorite that I have is this one from The Little Mermaid. I love doing water scenes. I really like how this turned out. You have like the light side and the dark side, and yeah, I think it just, yeah, it looks so great, and I really love working in this book. Kirby is an amazing illustrator. I'm sure that if you know a little bit about coloring and coloring books, you know that he is a legend. Yeah, so I think I used watercolors, and then I went in with my polychromos. And you might hear that I use them a lot because I don't have a lot of pencil sets. And I hope to show people that you don't need a lot of materials in order to color beautiful things. And I used iridescent paint on her crown. Yeah. So that's the first one. I think that this will be a very long video, but we'll see. The second one is In Dragonspell by Joseph Kettenbang. It's a mythographic, and this is a group buddy, and we have over 50 buddies in the group. And I actually host it together with Yolanda from Coloring Biker Mom. And I chose this one. I have to put out an honorable mention here as well, because I do really love this one. And the reason that I went for this one instead of the other is I love the wrappers. I love the colors that I used. I love the green dragon, and the background. It just fits, and I really love that how the candy looks and these bears, and yeah. I put a lot of effort into this one, but the honorable mention is this one, because this was one of the first ones we did. This was in July, and the candy page was in November. And this one I also really love. I love the vibrancy of the colors. I love that he has gold and then these shiny stones, and the background is done with watercolors. Yeah, it's great. It's amazing. I really love this page as well. Going to say that a lot, I guess. The third one I want to show you is In Shooting Star by Maria Troll. Most of the books that I'm showing I got this year because I just started this year, and before I started my YouTube channel I just had 39 books, which is a lot already, but I purchased a lot. We'll talk about that later. So in Shooting Star I just got my Prismacolors here, and I tried them out on this page. I just wanted to find out how they work, and I heard that you can smudge them together to blend, and I tried that here. And I actually really like, I like the result. I like the light that shines on the trees from the star, and I have been using the gold flakes here, which I'm going to do in the whole book. So I did another page and I did the gold flakes as well here with the axolotls. very fun. Yeah, I just used the Prismacolors in here. So yeah, I think this page turned out pretty well. The next one I'm going to show you is one I did last month actually. This is Spooky by Sarah Cheswick. I just got this last month and I had to start coloring in it because it's ridiculously cute. There are a lot of flip-throughs on YouTube, but there's also a second book already. So if you're interested, check that out. It's amazing. And the page that I did is this one. And this is one of my favorites because this is the first time that I actually used color theory on the pumpkins. I use my Prismacolors here again. Oh, there was some glitter on them. And for the background I experimented a little bit with gouache, and I think it turned out pretty awesome actually. So yeah, this is also one of my favorite pages I did. In Dream Voyage I have two. I'm not sure if it's against the rules, but I love this book. I love this book. Well, that's not it. The first one that I want to show you is actually the title page. I'm not sure if it fits in screen. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yes, you can see my laptop now. All right, let me see. Yeah, you can see it. There are some things in screen because my desk is messy. But I did this, and I did it with Albrecht Dürers and a little bit of polychromos as well. I just had a lot of fun with this. And I used my white gel pen here for the stars. Yeah, I love the colors. It was just a lot of fun, and I am not afraid of doing double pages. I think they are fun. They took a little bit longer, but... And then we have my all-time favorite page, which is this owl page. This actually... Oh, this was a buddy color with digital coloring book in... when was it? Oh, in May. And yeah, I used Neocolor 2s in the background, and I really made use of the light sources, so you can see that some things they light up a little bit, and in the background also you have the color that goes from yellow to the purple, and then purple with brown is such an amazing combination. And then I also used my golden flakes. I'm kind of addicted to using flakes. So here you see them as well. They spark a little bit, so they're on their little headpieces, their crowns or things like that, and a little bit on the stars and the moons and things like that. So yeah, this actually is my all-time favorite this year, and oh, I love it. I love it. Next one I did pretty recently. It's in Creatures by Ken Matsuda, by Hatchet Heroes, and this is the French version, and the one that I did was actually for a challenge. I did a challenge to only use watercolors on a page, and I did the chameleon, and I had so much fun. And actually this was pretty easy to do. I didn't care for a background here. I thought it would be alright without it. I love the combination of the green and the pink here. And I played around a little bit with wet on wet water paint, and after it dried I went over again with some color, so you can really see the purples here pop a little bit because the chameleon is taking over those colors. That's what I imagined. Yeah, and then I went over with some white gel pen. So I cheated a little bit on the challenge because that's not watercolors, of course. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, and I think it was quite easy, and it turned out pretty cool with all the different colors and yeah, the blends, things like that. We have 3 more. Yes, 3 books. The next one I want to show you is Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, which in Dutch is Evie en de kleurrijke vlinder by Johanna Bestford, and I started this book with the first page. And I like it. I'm not sure if I should put title pages in this video, but I do color a lot, but I don't call a page my ultimate favorite very quickly, so I had a hard time to find favorite pages, and that's not because I don't like my coloring, it's just because yeah, I think I don't have the full year with coloring behind me as well. I don't know what it is, but the thing that I liked here is the gems, the diamonds, how you want to call them, and the black background makes everything really pop. And I used acrylic marker for the background and also for this red metallic coppery kind of color, and I used my gold effect, which I'm getting better at, I think. So yeah, I just love the vibe of this page and the colors that I use. So yeah, it's in my top 10, I think. So that was almost my headphones. Then we have Colin Thompson's coloring book. This was one of my project books this year. And I did a lot in this, and the one that I liked the most was this one. I like the colors I used. I like that I altered the page a little bit with doing the background here, if you can see it. Let's put it up a little bit. I did the background on this boat a little bit, and here as well. I used Albrecht Dürer's on this page, and I think that's everything I used, and the white gel pen. And just because the color palette is pretty minimal for a page with so many things going on, because you have like the brownish orange, and then you have all the blue books, and yeah, I don't know, I used a lot of color, but at the same time it's pretty cohesive. And I did this one in March actually, so this was one of the first pages that I showed on this channel for completed pages, I guess. Yeah. Alright, then the last one is in another mythographic book, and this is In Paradise by Fabiana Attanasio, and this actually was my first ever body color. I did this one with Yolanda, and the reason that I picked this out as a favorite isn't really because I love how I colored it. I mean, I do like the colors I used. I like how I did the beehives, but because I was getting into the coloring community, and I felt like yeah, like I was home, like this is my place, and that sounds so sentimental, I'm so sorry, but I had so much fun doing this because I was buddying for the first time, and it was a thing for me. So I did this in March again. So yeah, I would have done to dress differently. You know, there are a lot of things that I would have done differently in this page, but I think I just started here and I like seeing my own progress, and it's really showed that I put a lot of effort in it, but I still was growing and learning. So yeah, that was the last one of the first question. So we are on to question number 2. Which page got the most likes on Instagram? And I have to admit, I'm really, really bad at posting my completed pages on the platform. I just don't do Instagram a lot. I love it to chat with all of the colorists, but I don't post a lot. So this might not be the best page out there, but well, it is one of my favorites, so I guess it's an honest an honest answer, and that is the candy hoarding dragon in Dragonspell by Joseph Kettenbang, and it got 39 likes. I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, so if you want to follow me, I will put my Instagram in the description so you can, and please go ahead and send me a chat and say hi as well. Question number 3. Goal set and met. Did you set any coloring goals at the beginning of the year, and were you able to meet them? I did set some goals. I had my experiment books, of course, and in the beginning of the year I set a goal to, let me get the other one, to complete this book and to do 1 page per month in this one. So I want to show you what I have left in this book. I think I did pretty good, but I do have some pages left. I think I have 9 left now. It's not the end of the month yet, but chances are pretty big that I'm not going to make it. This one I just finished today, and this one I see as a work in progress because I want to collage something on it. But I did a lot in this book. A lot. Ooh, it's sticky. And some are better than others, but the experiment books I have, yeah, the word says it, to experiment. Try out different techniques, try out different materials. I like this one with the washi tape. And then this one standing out. So, but some of them, I mean, this one I totally ruined, and then I just put some pictures on there, collaged a little bit. But yeah, I did have a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I'm not going to do this again. I like this one as well. So yeah, did I met it? No. Am I going to met it before the end of the year? I don't think so, but I will finish this book in 2026. So, and then the second edition is edition 2 of this experiment book. It is not available anywhere anymore, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Yeah. So I cannot link it anywhere, but I already started a little bit, and then I did one. Let me see, this was January. Here I started with doing 1 monthly, so this was April, another in April, May, June, July, August, September, and then I quit. I did too much of the experiment books kind of things, and I wasn't enjoying it because it was too much. So I'm happy with what I did, but another fail. And I'm okay with it. It's totally fine. Next fail is this project book, and I now know, I have learned a lot this year. I now know that doing a book the whole year and doing a page every month is a lot of work. So I started with this one. The title page I already did, I think in March. Because in March I did, oh here it is, 12th of March. In March I did, before I started my YouTube, a page in all of my books. So I had 39 books and I did a page in all of them. So they're all touched, which is nice. This one in April, May, June, July, August, and then I quit. I didn't like it anymore. I didn't like doing this anymore. And the main reason for this is Earlier Work by Joseph Kettenbang, and I just don't enjoy it as much as the Dragonspell one. And I got a lot of books in the meantime that sparked a little bit more for me. And also I wasn't aware of the fact that the hidden things that you see here, you can just go over them and not color them and just wipe out the lines with your gel pen. I'm not sure if I did that. No, I didn't do that. Here I blacked them out, so that was a little bit more fun. But I think that when I'm coming back to this book, because I still love it anyway, I will do it with another set of skills and techniques. So yeah, I do still love the book, but it was just too much to do a page every month. So I didn't meet that goal as well. I set a lot of goals that weren't necessarily doable. Here we have Colin Thompson's book again. As I mentioned before, this was a project book for the whole year. And I did pretty well in this one, actually. I didn't do all months, but I did do well. And let me see, it was February. Alright, so here we start with March, the one I really liked. Then we get to, oh, I didn't do April. May, not sure what happened here. June, July, and this is August. September, I love this one as well. There's so many colors. I do like a good color palette, but I also like just throwing colors on pages. This one was in October. This one was one was hard to do. It was a lot, but I did it. And then in November I had enough of this. This was December, so this was this month. And yeah, I just wanted to keep it simple. I just used my Albrecht Dürers in here, and yeah, so that's it for this year for this book. We will continue this book hopefully next year, but not every month. And then of course this one wasn't a goal when I started YouTube, but it became a goal very, very soon after, because I got this one in April, and at the end of March I started my channel. So I see this as my project book, and this project book will go on in next year. But I think I'm going to talk about it later. So I did this one in April. This one I did in April. Let me see. Yes, you can see it. This one I also did in April. I had a head start. And this one was May. This one was also May. This one was also May. Wow. June, also June. Oh, I colored a lot when I just got this. Wow. July, August. Yeah, here I started doing one story per month. But then I got to The Little Mermaid, and that didn't go as planned. So this was September. This was, I think, September. I didn't date it. That's funny. And this one was in, I didn't date this either. I have to check my videos when I posted it. But this was November. And, well, sneak peek. This was in December, so this month. This I hope to finish soon. I did 3 layers of Neocolor 2 already. And I also hope doing this one this month, but it's already the 17th. And I'm not sure if I can I'm able to finish it before Christmas. I don't think so. But it's snowy, it's not specifically Christmas themed, so I can do this in the cold months. And I want to continue this book, and I have set a goal of 1 story per month, but that means that January is this, but also these two, and I think that's a lot. So I might go for 1 double spread per month. So this for January, this for February, this for March, etc. Yeah. So I might do that. I think so. So for the next question, I am going to take you with me to my Excel sheet, and I have never done this before, I guess. So at the bottom here you can, oops, what have I done? At the bottom you can see 2025, which obviously is this year. It started here in April. And when I started I had 39 books, and I kind of added all the books that I bought after that, as you can see. And the ones that I haven't colored in are in green, but after these 85 there are a few more because I bought some more and I got some more, so I have 91 right now. And the one with the green behind the book name, those are the books that I haven't colored in yet. But I actually colored in all the books. Let me see. Yeah, I colored in all the books that I have, except for the ones that I got really recently. So the blue ones, like this one, those are, oops, those are I'm not super handy. Those are project books. So Sanders 1 and 2, those are the experiment books I showed you. The Animal and the Dragon Spell are project books. Dark Fairy Tale is a project book. These one have a different color because I was going to color in those. I have colored in those this month, so and the green ones are not colored in, and most of them I have planned for next months. So Escape to Christmas Past is actually a body color this month, so I will have colored in it before the end of the year. Pictura New York I haven't colored in. Microcosm I have colored in. It's not really up to date. So we have Soulmate and Sprookjesbos. I colored in all the books that I got before, let me say, October, except for Dromenvanger. So I did pretty good. So the amount of books that I colored in is, I think it is around 75, which is amazing. And I want to have 100 books, and I'm almost there. So I hope that I can get it under 100. If I finish a book, then that will be removed from my list, and I want to color in all of them next year. Then the next question, which is question number 5, how many pages did you color the year? Did you set personal targets, and how many do you average a month? So I have that in my sheet as well, but it's really hard to show you on this little screen, so I'm just going to say it. I have it here beside me. So in April I did 25. And let me see, in May I did 21. In June I did 17. In July I did 21. In August I did 25. In September I did 20. In October I did 21, and in November I did 21. So that's a lot, and I didn't have any personal targets because I just started. I did do the project books, the spinning wheel, things like that, and I did almost do all my pages that were in my plans, but not always because you cannot do everything you want. We don't have the time. A lot of books. little time. But I think I average around 21, 22, something like that. So that's nice, but it won't be happening again next year because I'm going to work a little bit more, unfortunately. Question number 6 is community participation. How many body colors, hashtags, prompts, or challenges did you take part in this year? And I don't really do hashtags or prompts because there's so little time. But I did do a lot of body colors. So the first one I want to show you is, of course, let's put that mouse aside, is Dragonspell. I have been doing a group buddy with this, as I mentioned before, and I just want to show you the pages we already did. I have one page for this month that I'm not going to show because we do share around the 24th of the month, and I don't know when this video will be out. I hope before then. It's a lot in the back of the book, I have to say. Let me see. Here's the first one. This one we did in July. I think this was the second one we did as a group buddy. So that was a lot of fun. And everyone was really excited about their results. So that was very, very cool. To flip through a little bit, because this video will already be very long. So this one I also already showed you. This one was in November, so last month. And we're going to September's page. I'm not really happy with this one, but it's something. I wanted to do something really fun that I saw on another channel, but it just didn't turn out the way that I wanted to. I do like the eyes, I like the color of the dragon, I like the flower. But yeah, it's a little bit too much with all the colors here. That's okay. Not every page can be your best page. Then we did this one in October. The boy reading. And the dragons come out of the book. I had a lot of fun with this one too. I love doing books. I did this with polychromos and a little bit with Albrecht Dürers, but most of it was just polychromos. This one was the first one we did, and this was in June. And I like what I did with the background, and I really want to practice more something like this. This was with watercolors. The rest of the page is all polychromos and some glitter dots. Glitter pens. I think I used the Ohuhu glitter here. So yeah. And I think I also used acrylic markers on the tree and the leaves. The next one we are working on right now, so I'm skipping that one. And I think there was one left. Yeah. This was the dragon fruit one, which is very, very cute. And I wanted to create some kind of little golden dragon. I think I just read Fourth Wing, then you know why I wanted to do this. But just a black background. This one was pretty easy. I think that was it for this book. So we did a lot. We do one every month and we have a lot of fun. Alright, the next body color, I have a whole stack of body colors here, but I just want to show them because they are fun. The next one was with Zoe from Zoe's Cozy Coloring. Zoe has a new name now on her channel, but I'm sorry Zoe, I don't know it right now. She was not feeling all too well, so she didn't do this one, but I did and I really liked it. This was my first attempt of just using alcohol marker and a little bit of white gel pen. And I actually wrote down the colors that I used for a matchstick. I just have a 24 set of Ohuhu, so I didn't have a more subtle pink for the tail, for example. But after all, I think it turned out pretty cute. This one was a buddy color, and I'm going to get my mouse here because I Ooh, I do know, let me see, yeah, this was with Shira. Shira did on Instagram, and I didn't have any bookmarks left. We did this for Halloween, so this was our October page. Yeah, was fun to do, and I used my Albrecht Dürers a lot on this page. I think it's all Albrecht Dürers, and I shaded a little bit with my polychromos. And we did another this month. We already shared it with each other, so I'm going to share it. It's another wintry page. Here it is. This is a lot lighter, but I really enjoyed this one, and yeah, it turned out pretty good. But this is for the completed pages in December actually, so yeah, sneak peek. And as you can see, the silver of the acrylic marker, they gotten on to the next page. It's too bad, but it's okay. Then I had Buddies in Wild Winter, and I have to see which one is whose, and I don't know if I can. Let me see, where's the Wild Winter one? Yeah, so I hope I get it right. This one was with Stanley Dragon Jr. I hope I don't have it the other way around, because I'm doing this for mind and I don't know a lot about names. But I had a lot of fun here. The background is watercolors, and for the rest I used a lot of polychromos. I did fur with polychromos, and I used a lot of white gel pen here. So yeah, the other one is with Veronica Dunn. Who is Veronica Dunn 66 on Instagram, and yeah, I love this page. The background I did with my acrylic markers. I practiced a little bit more on the gold. I did a bit of a darker gold than I usually do for the lamp, and then a lot of crystals, and I love doing that. So I made blue crystals, but I put a lot of color in there. And I like the snake a lot. I went over the snake, I think 5 or 6 times. So that was a lot of fun. A lot of work, but a lot of fun. And then the snowflakes, ice flakes, are with Mod Podge glitter. So a lot of things going on here, but very fun page to do. Next one was in Lune Magique by Stratton Peterson, and this beautiful picture I did with Jess from Coloring Bumblebee. And yeah, it's a lot of oranges and greens. And I was like, yeah, that's a lot, so let's make the moon pink, and it turned out pretty cool actually. So yeah, I love coloring food items. So this was fun. I'm learning a lot about myself with coloring. The next one, this is not in a certain it's not that I did this last or first, but I just looked in my schedule what buddies I did this year. So this one I did with Lauren Reed Color, and we had a lot of fun with this one too. This is in Escape to Shakespeare's World by Good Wives and Warriors. Yeah, I just tried out a little bit my watercolors, my Albrecht Dürers in here, and they work okay. They don't go through. So this book is now untouched thanks to Lauren, so thank you, Lauren. Then I did a page in Flowerscape in Paradise by Maggie Anterios, and this one was with Yolanda from Coloring Biker Mama. And this book is so much fun. This actually is one of my project books in the first 3 months of 2026. I might talk about this a little bit more ahead in this video. This video will be so long. So I'm just going, trying to speed it up a little bit, but I don't know if I can. This is with Prismacolors. I did all the geckos in different colors because I liked it. The flowers I did realistically because if you scan this you get a picture of them. That was Flowerscape in Paradise. I did one buddy in Nature's Magic, and this was also with Jess from Coloring Bumblebee. We seem to do Stratton Peterson pages together. So we did this peacock, and there were a lot of little things that you really have to think, is this a leaf or is this a feather? But it turned out pretty okay, and I used my lovely golden flakes here as well. So that was a page done in this book. Very nice. I did a one in Die Welt unter der Lupe Zulanda by Rita Berman with Yolanda again from Coloring Biker Mama. We both just dropped all of our pencils on this, all of the colors. But yeah, there are so many different animals and things to color that you cannot, you can do it with one color, but what's the fun in that, right? So yeah, I really like these houses that I did, and there's a lot of brightness in here, but I think that makes this page a lot of fun. Then we have Cozy Spaces, and I have to check, where is it? My laptop isn't doing what I want. Yes, here it is. This with Kate's coloring pages. I'm so sorry. There are a lot of names here. So we did this page. She used a lot of greens and I did a lot of yellows, oranges, and a little bit of pink. And I actually drew in these photo frames, which I thought was really, really funny. This girl has a cat and she went on vacation. There was a waterfall. I'm not sure, I just did that. So yeah, this was with Prismacolors and my gel pen again. Next one, I did two in this one. I have to see which one I did with who. Dream Voyage. This one I did with Shira. We did this last month in November. I think it turned out okay-ish. Not a big fan, but not everything can be your best page. And then we have my best page. This I did with Digital Coloring Book. Yeah, love it. Already showed you, so I'll make it quick. I can look at it all day, every day, but we have to move on if we don't want this video to be 3 hours long. Paradise I already showed you, so I'm going to be quick again with Yolanda, Coloring Biker Mama. Cute page. Did the best I could at that moment, and that's what I love about it. The blue actually is gouache. The ribbon is with a glitter gel pen, I think. Rest of it is polychromos. Maria Trolle, Shooting Star. I already showed you this a little bit, but I did this one with Polly Puts the Color On and my coloring nook. I wanted to do this one with Polly, and then my coloring nook said, hey, I want to do this as well. So we did the buddy with the 3 of us, which makes it even more fun. Yeah, and I did this in Prismacolor. I used my gold flakes again. That's just the thing I do. I love it. I love it. And I want to use it more often and with more different mediums next year as well. So hopefully I can do more of that. And I like the light that's radiating from the star. Yeah, axolotls are just cute. You cannot say that axolotls are not cute. I did one in Dagdromer by Anna Carlson, or Daydreams. This was with Steve, the coloring commander, and we did this last month. I used Albrecht Dürer's and some polychromos, and yeah, it's an okay page. I'm not too happy with it, but I like that I did the background in a shape. It fits the page. I like the ginger cat. Yeah. My books don't fit in the space anymore where I put them after showing them. So we're having a problem. Next book is Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. And I did this one with, just a moment, before I say it wrong, I think it was Leandri. Was this one with Leandri? Yes, this one was with Leandri. We did this one for October for Halloween because she was like, I think this is a pretty creepy page, and I agreed. So I did the background with like these patches. I actually pretty much like that. And I think I used my Neocolor 2s for that. And I varnished this page. I don't varnish a lot, I should. And then I used my Prismacolors on the girl/doll. Where to put you? On the ground. Next one is Dimensions, and I did this one with, just give me a moment. This was by Dante on Instagram. She reached out to me to do a mandala page in Dimensions, and I was like, yep, let's do it. And then I did the background in watercolors in pink. My boyfriend walked in and I was like, okay, what colors do I use on this page? And he was like, pink with green. I was like, what? But I did it and it turned out fun. I like it. I like it. It's a cute page. So thank you, Dante, for doing a buddy with me. I really love everyone that's doing a buddy with me because it's so much fun. Then we have Minimania 1 by Gabby Wolf, and I did a buddy with Yolanda, coloring by Kermama again. This was when I just got my Prismacolor, so this is one of the first pages I did with that. And I found out that on this paper, the Amazon paper, the really thin paper that doesn't take water very well, Prismacolors work very, very nicely. So I did this one. I like this book. It's so cute. So cute. I hope to color a lot more in it next year, but that's with every book. The last one I'm going to show you. Yes, we have a last one of this question. Is The Book of Beats by Angela Risa. And I did 2 buddies actually in this one. I actually did 3. The third one is for December, and I just showed it to my buddy. Polly puts the color on, but I'm just going to keep that for my completed pages, but because I'm spoiling everything now. This one I did with the fantastic Candice from Happy Catastrophe. Yeah, I like how the spider turned out. The background I did because I took too much yellow out of a tube of acrylic paint one day, and then I was going through my books and thinking, what page do I have in plans, and do I want to have a yellow background on? And I'm not sure why I did this one, but in the end it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so these are all weird creatures. And then in the beginning of the year I did one with the lovely Tease World of Adult Coloring, and we did this one. Ooh, I think we did this for Mermaid. Yeah, it's a May page. So we have the siren here, Triton. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is all in, I think, in Italia, and I don't know Italian. So yeah. So I like doing this background here. I found inspiration on Pinterest. And I think that's Neocolor 2 or my Albrecht Dürer's. And then the rest of it I did with my polychromos. So I have been coloring in this book a lot this year, at least some pages, and yeah, those were all the buddies I did this year. I did have my challenges as well, but yeah, I'm just going to move on to the next question now. The next question is whips at the end of the year. How many works in progress do you have at the end of the year? And actually, I have 5 books next to me, but I hope to get at least 4 finished before the end of the year. I want to go in the new year with a maximum of 1 work in progress, because that's the book that I'm coloring in at that moment. So we'll see how far I go. It's the 17th while I'm filming this, so I hope to get this video online somewhere between now and 2-3 days. I hope as soon as possible, but I think it's a lot of editing, but we'll see. We'll see. So the first one I want to show you is Woodland Kingdom coloring book by Toshiyuki Fukuda, and I'm working on this page. This is so much fun. I have been going wild with acrylic paint markers in this book. So I already did this page, for example. I did a few others. It's so much fun. And with this one, I went over with pencil to put some shade in. And you can see it here, but not on a lot of things you can see it really well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put shading on this. And I just have some greenery to go, some of their clothes and things that they are holding, the birds and the tower. Yeah, and I really like the colors that I used. It's so bright, it's so happy. And this is one of my catch-up pages, because I'm participating in a group buddy for this book. So I'm really happy that they wanted to have me. Yeah, so that's the first one. Then we're going to the second one, which is in one of my experiment books. It is Coloring Book, Craft Sensations. It doesn't really have a title except for Coloring Book. I did the first page, but I'm working on this one. I'm sorry, dry throat. It's a lot of talking. So I started this one with my iridescent watercolors by Paul Rubens, and I think I'm going in with either acrylic markers or pencils or both. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do with this. This actually has pretty good paper. It's really thick. So good for experimenting. The next one I might take with me to the new year, because this is a collaboration book. Jessie Doodle Designs, Wendy, she created a collaboration for Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanuko Agusa. So which means that everyone who wants to participate that could send a message to her, and you get a page, hopefully one that you like. And then before the 31st of January, you have to, have it completed. And I'm doing this one. So I might take this one to the new year, because I don't have to have it finished by the end of this month. As you can see, I used my flakes again. These ones are the copper ones. I have silver, gold and copper actually. And I did the most dreading work already, the backgrounds here and the black and the putting all the copper on, so it's just fun coloring now, I think. Yeah, so we'll see when I work on that. We'll see. I'm not in a hurry for that one. Then I have one in Dragon Spell, and I cannot show you, but I will give you a little smaller sneak, because we are doing this as a buddy color, and we are wait, let me put it off screen. We are doing a buddy color, and we are sharing around the 24th. So I'm just going to share this. Bloop. All right, that's it. But I will finish that one. Then we have Dark Fairy Tales, which I also will finish, because it's not too much left. I already showed you this one. I'm not sure if I want to do a white or a black swan yet, but I'll just go in there and I'm filming everything. I will have the full color with me, color along. I will have it online before the end of the month. So that's a lot of fun. So those were my work in progress pages. Question number 8. Untouched books. How many coloring books are still untouched on your shelf by the end of this year? I have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's doable. I just got 3 new books. I will get 3 new books for Christmas as well. And I'm going to show you them. The next 3 books are on my plans for at least next month or months. Let me see when this will happen. This will happen in February. I planned a buddy in this, and this is Soulmates by Hannah Carlson. I'm thinking of the other title. It also goes by another title. Just can't think of it. If I think of it, I will put it on screen, but this book is so gorgeous. It is all double spreads because they link together. So you have this human with their soulmates, and this book is out of print, and I just ran into it in a bookstore here in the Netherlands. So I'm very, very lucky. I just got it last month. So all the books that I'm going to show you are, maybe one is older than 2 months, but the others I all had within the last 2 months. So that's also one of my goals, to color in all the books that I get within the first 2 months that I have them. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. I'm not going to do full flip throughs because we will be here for ages. So that's the first one. Already got plans. I already have a plan for this one as well. That's also February. Also buddy color with 2 amazing people. This is Romantic Country, the second tale by Erie, and I just got this, I think this month, and it's so beautiful. I bet you've all seen it. There are lots of flip throughs, and this Christmas page is so gorgeous. I haven't colored any Christmas pages yet, so don't be mad at me, but I'm just not feeling it. I have one planned. So yeah, this book I really look forward to coloring in. It's a beautiful book and my first and only Erie book. Then I showed this book for the last month because I got it and I just didn't color in it yet because 1, I'm afraid, and 2, I need a good moment to start, and that will be from January because this will be a project book for the first 3 months in 2026 together with the Flowerscapes one that I showed. So I'm going to color in this when I feel like it in the first 3 months of the year, and I love it. There's a lot of detail, so I'm not sure how far it will come, but that doesn't mean that I don't color in it the rest of the year. I'm trying to do 2 project books per 3 months, but beside from that I'm also doing my spinner and my buddies and things like that. So that's Dromenvanger by Tomislav Tomik. Then I have untouched books that I don't have plans for yet, but will soon color in. I got this last week. It's so cute. It's Grumpy Cat Goes to School mini coloring book, and it is actually illustrated by John Kurtz, so it's not AI. And you see all these fun things. He's doing a test. He's having history class. He's having slight fun. Doesn't look like he's having fun, and those kids are like, are you okay? Isn't this amazing? Grumpy birthday. Yeah, this book is so funny. It's so funny. not really planned on coloring in it yet because I just got it. This one I also just got from a friend of mine. I'm so happy, so happy. This was on my wish list and I actually didn't want to get another Hannah Carlson. I have, how many books do I have? I think I have 4 or 5 now, and I have to color in them more. This one is, it's amazing. You might all have seen this, but I got this last week and I actually did color in it, but I will call it untouched until I color the whole page. No, don't worry. Yeah, I'm looking forward coloring in this one as well. Hannah Carlson is really one of my favorites. Put it here. I don't have space left, but that's okay. Then I got my first R.J. Hampson book. It's the Forest Song coloring book. And it's so pretty. I do have the paperback, so I have the duplicate illustrations. I am not sure if I'm going to color all the illustrations twice, even though they're different little bit, but we will see. It's just there are so many fun coloring books in so little time, so I'm not sure. But look at this book. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, so I'm looking forward coloring in this book, but also I got this last week, so didn't color in it yet. Will color in it soon, because I am putting some books that are untouched in my plans when I have them. That's also one of my things that I will do. Sprookjesbos by Tomislav Tomik. I first found Dromenvanger, which I just showed you, and then after a while I also found this one. It was a little bit more expensive, but still not that expensive, so it was doable. I haven't colored in it yet. I got this, I think, last month. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous book. Look at the details. So yeah, also looking forward coloring in this one, but might just start with Dromenvanger. Then I got Rhapsody in Het Bos, or In the Forest, by Kanoko Egusa. I didn't really plan on to buy this, but it was for really cheap on Vinted, and I was like, I will just get it. And I love how Kanoko Egusa colors or illustrates animals, so that's a lot of fun. There are a lot of like wallpaperish. This is not a wallpaper page, but it's also not really a filler page, but pages like this. It also is wallpaper page, I guess, but I don't mind. I actually like that a lot. I like coloring pages like this. So yeah, I think it's a very, very fun book. Alright. And I can keep saying it, but I plan on coloring in it soon. Dappere Dino's. There is not an illustrator in this, so it might be AI, but still, it was so funny, so I just had to get it, and I'm just going to throw some color on these pages and have a little fun, and don't try to be perfect. This one is my favorite of the book. Look at him. And he's here again. So that's why I think it's AI. It doesn't make sense, but yeah. It's just 20 illustrations, and yeah, I thought it was fun. Funny. Then I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 of these Pictura books that are waiting for me. That I all got pretty recently. I got the New York one first. I already have this for a few months, but I haven't started in it. Yeah, there's like a picture here, but I'm not sure if you can see it. I'll just show it. So hard to show these because here it goes. All right, let me go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. This is New York, New York, Central Park, the Yankee Stadium, bridge. There is a circus. Not sure, I don't know New York, but a lot of things in this little book, and I bought it because it's from Tomislav Tomik. Then I was looking at, I think it was Polly Puts the Color On, and she had this one. Was it you, Polly? Please let me know, I don't remember. It's by Joe Howe, and I was like, let's check Vinted if they have this, and there was someone selling it for cheap, so I got it. So I have a dragon book now, and I should be doing a collection video of these because I have 6 in total now. Maybe I have to do it after I color in them, but there are a lot of dragons here. So yeah, that's the dragon book. And then the same seller also got the fairy one by Nirut Pipat. I think these are French versions. And this is a fairies one. Look at this with the bird, and the fairy is the same size. I love it that there are also a lot of animals in here, like the deer and all the birds. There are ducklings here. Yeah. So that's the fairies one. And then the last one to show you for books that are untouched is Helen Ward, De Natuur in, which is Dutch, and it says Going into Nature. And this one is fun as well. Birds, butterflies, frog, some rabbits fighting, bumblebee, reptile of some sorts, a rodent of some sorts, fox, snails. There's a lot going on here. Group of deer, an owl. So there are a lot of fun animals here. So yeah, those are all untouched. I'm not in a hurry to do something in these, but I might just go ahead and color something in them, and I did with the other as well. So and then sometimes just pick them up and color in them. So those are all my untouched books. Question number 9. Did you finish coloring any coloring books this year, and if so, which ones? Short answer, no. I have this one, of course, which was a challenge for me to finish this year, but I didn't do it. But I'm taking this to next year to finish, and I have 2 more that I'm going to finish next year. They both, I guess, have 24 pages left in them. I'm going to flip like this because they're mandalas, so it doesn't matter if they're sideways. Easier for me. These are pretty quick, most of them. Some are a little bit more detailed, but I hope that I can get this little booklet finished next year. And then I have my coloring book with funny stickers, which is still pretty funny. And I also have around 24 left. Ooh, I thought it was a little less actually. Yeah, it was a little less. So if I do 1 to 2 a month, it will be okay. Yeah, so these are the last ones I did. And I decided to do it in the same style. I did soft pastel for the background and then color them in with pencil. The ones that I did before I don't like that much. I do like this one, but these I don't like that much. So I'm going to do them in the same style, and yeah. So in 2026 I'm definitely going to finish these, and I'm going to try and color in some books a lot so I can finish more books in 2027. The next question is books added to your collection. How many new books did you add to your collection this year? So I had 39 in March. I now have 91. So if you do the math, yeah, let's not talk about it. we're going to the next question. But I have to say that next year I'm not going to add as much books. There are some books that I'm really, really anticipating, and I'm going to get those. But I just wanted to build a collection. I have that now, and I'm going to be really strict which books to get because I want to color in them all as well. The next question is, what was your favorite must-have new release from 2025? And I got 4 books out. A lot of books that I purchased were a little bit older books, actually. And I don't mind that. But the first one, pretty obviously, is Dark Fairy Tales by Kirby Rosanes. I just love this, and I really love to have his new release as well. He's going to do, let's zoom out a little bit. Oops. He's going to do a book with all kinds of animals, maybe morphs or something. I'm really looking forward to that one, so I will probably get that one as well. So that was one 2025 release that I really loved. I got Matchstick Mouse, a costume coloring book. This is my first Morgan O'Brien book, and I was actually waiting for him to release a book that I really, really loved, so I could get that as my first Matchstick Mouse book. And don't get me wrong, I love them all. I love them all, but I just wanted to have a release where I could say, hey, that's really what I like. And this costume party is so much fun. It's not just for Halloween. You know, I'm not a seasonal colorist, so you can color this anytime. You can color this when you go to the movies. I don't know. This little bat. Stop it. So cute. So I'm really happy with this one. This is his newest book. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. So really happy also to have a book by Morgan O'Brien as well. This was also part of creating my collection, to have some books from illustrators that I didn't have a book from yet. And then the next one is Dream Voyage by Melpomene Chachi Panikiwutu, and she is doing a new book, a flower fantasy, I think it's called. Really looking forward to that one as well, but this one, it's so gorgeous, and I'm really excited to see how she is going to do the flower book, because it won't be just flowers. She already does a lot of flowers, if you can tell. Like every page already has flowers, so this one doesn't. And I'm really curious how she's going to do that. Will it be like a walk in a beautiful garden, or is it all around the world like this? Yeah. So Melpomene, this book was from 2025. I love it. So much fun to color in as well. And of course, Joseph Kettenbank Dragonspell. I've showed you this sometimes, but it's one of my favorites. And he is also coming up with a new book. It was the Alice in Wonderland mythographic book. Yeah, who doesn't love Alice in Wonderland? So also that one also will be on top of my wish list. We'll see when it comes out, if I want to have it from the start or buy it later. We'll see. But this book, all the dragons, this is amazing. And we're just going to do 1 page a month for next year. So in a year, this book will be filled up a little bit more, because that's 12 a year, and they're around 50 to 60. So yeah, if you color in this for 5 years straight and do 1 page every month, this book will be filled. Can't wait for that moment, but that will take a while. We'll see. Question number 12 is favorite coloring supplies. which coloring supplies did you reach for the most this year and any new discoveries? So when I started this channel, I didn't have a lot. I had some neo colors, I had my polychromos, I had my water paints. I didn't have a lot. I still don't have as many as some of you, but I did expand my collection. So I got a few more neo colors. I buy them open stock. I got the first set of 10, and then I got some open stock. And then I got the limited edition, the green/bluish ones, because I like those the most. And I'm just going to get some crayons. Yeah, when I'm going to buy them, I just add some crayons to the mix. I use them a lot, so that's doable, that's nice. And I used my water paints a lot, so I had my Winsor & Newton already, and I bought this set, the Painter Sister set this year. Ooh. And when I close it with the glitters on top, they get out. If I close it the other way around, they won't. So I'm going to close it the other way around when I put them away. But these are, I think they are 90 colors. And I really like them. Yeah, I really like using them. I know they're not the best quality there is, but they're good enough. For watercolors, they are just good. They're cheap. I like them. The Winsor & Newton are something that I got for my birthday 2 years ago. I have a new white already. But yeah, I like using them. I love the colors in this palette. I might try to get some more of these little dividers so I can put more blocks in them, but we'll see. And I love that it has 2 palettes. So this one gets out and this one you can get out as well. So you can pretty easily blend the colors. And with just a palette like this, you can create a lot of colors already. So that's pretty nice. Then I used a lot of my acrylic markers, and especially the Artex ones. I got these for my birthday this year. I usually try to get art supplies for my birthday because they are not cheap, and I don't really know what else to get except from books, coloring books or reading books. So yeah, so I got this set. This one is a little bit getting empty, but just this side. It's just a brush side that is getting empty, but it also has a fine nib. And that one works still very well. I finished a black one, but I got a set of 8 black ones, so I can go on with the black ones. I use them a lot. I love them for backgrounds, things like that. And this one, I put a little washi on them to let myself know that these are almost empty. So this brown is also almost empty. And with the with how much I use them, I think they are holding up very, very nice. I do have some Poscas as well, but these nibs are really big. For example, these gold one. It's pretty big, so I can use it for stippling, some things like that, but I cannot use it for coloring a lot. And these are a little bit smaller, but still pretty big. It's not a fine nib, it's more like a medium nib. And then I got these cheap ones, and I actually use the gold, the metallic ones, so the 4. These ones I use a lot. I got this set for really cheap in a cheap store. I don't use them a lot, but the metallic ones I do. So those I use. And I already showed you half of my materials. Then I have, let me see, this one, my Prismacolors. I bought them this year for myself because I just had the polychromos for a pencil set, and I use pencils lot. As you can see, I have been using them. They are shrinking faster than my polychromos because they are wax based, so when you use them you just use more of the pigment. Oh, they give off more of their core. I don't know how to say it, but I got the whole set. I bought this for myself and I'm still very happy with it. As you can see, I like the oranges and browns and the greens a lot. So it's really fun to see that the blues, not a lot, but I use a lot of blue with watercolors and things like that because they are mostly for backgrounds. So that's fun. Let me see, put it here. And of course the materials that I use most are my polychromos. I hope to go to Rotterdam somewhere soon. We try to plan a date in January, but I'm working so much that I think it will be February before we go, because they have open stock polys. So I'm going to make a list and then get some polychromos here as well. You can see the browns I use a lot, the greens, and the oranges here. So it's really fun to see. And the purples I don't use a lot. The reds I do, but there are so many reds that, yeah, I don't know what it is. So yeah, these are the polychromos, and then I don't use them often. I use my Albrecht Dürers a lot, of course, and I got these one also for my birthday. My mom gifted me these, and these are the 60 set, and I am thinking of buying some more open stock because I would like to expand my color range for the Albrecht Dürers. So that will be fun, and yeah, I have something to look forward to, but I'm not really thinking of having more pencil sets. I did buy one. I got it. Was really high on my wish list. I just got it today. And it was new, it was sealed, and it was such a steal. Because someone offered it secondhand, but it was sealed. I just put the seal off. So it is never used. And with these I would love to get the Derwent drawing pencils one day, but besides from that I'm okay with pencils. I don't need 20 sets, so I'm pretty happy with using what I have. And I had the Polychromo set for 10 years as my only pencil set, and that was fine as well. So don't be mad when you don't have the money to buy a lot of materials, because with just one set you can do amazing things. So that was the answer to question 12. Question number 13. Most reached for book. Which coloring book did you work in the most this year? Those were all my project books, actually. Let's put this aside. So first of all, it's Mythographic Animals, which I did for a few months. Not the whole year, as I already mentioned, but I did a few. So I did these koi, watercolor background, and some acrylic markers. I did this rhino. I think these are soft pastels, but I'm not sure. Might have been Albrecht Dürers. It's been a while. So I did the animals in acrylic marker, acrylic paint. This was really pink. I don't know why, but I did it. Yeah. Then I did this deer. I did this lion. And that was it. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pages in one book. And I did this year this one actually as well. So if we count this, it's 6. Yeah, that's a lot for one book. Then of course the Colin Thompson's coloring book. I did this previous. This one I finished in February this year, but I started it somewhere a few years ago and I never finished it, so happy to have this finished as well. So I did 1, 2 double spread, 3, 4, this was all Albrecht Dürer, by the way, 5, I didn't like this as much as the others, 6, 7, 8 double spreads. So all with Albrecht Dürer and polychromos. I did do some things with acrylic marker, but not a lot. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Happy with that. Then we have this one. I just purchased this one 2 or 3 months ago, but I already did this one. Showed you a little bit already. So this is a double page. This one I'm working on, of course, so I will finish this before the end of the year. Let me see. I didn't do as much as the other books, but I just got this for 3 months. Where's the other? Oh, these two. So it's this one for previous month and this one for this month. And then I also, I do one catch-up. So those are the post-its here. They already did that in the group before I joined. So I do one catch-up and I do the page that was chosen. So this one was chosen in November, this in December. And then last month I did a catch-up page. It was this one. So yeah, not a lot, but if I keep coloring in this as much as I do now, then next year I have to show a lot more. Then we have the Dragon Spell one, and since June I have done 1 page per month, so that is June, July, Augustus, September, October, November. That's 7 when I finish this month's page. So I did this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and the 7th I'm not showing you. Then of course, because I'm doing a full book color along, and I didn't color most in this book because that will be the next book you will see, but I did color in it so much, especially because it's so many details. It's so detailed. For such a detailed book, I have done my very best. And I already showed you all the pages, so I'm not going to take all your time, but you can see all the pages that are done, and we left here. I actually really like this page as well with the ugly duckling. And the book that I colored in most was this one because I wanted to finish it. I started, let me see, I already did this before. This I did before. This is when I started, and the first one already was a failure. This is so horrible. I didn't know what to do with, I did do Neocolor 2s here, and I didn't know how to use them, and it shows. And then I tried to color in the design, which was an owl. I didn't like it, so I started to do, I don't know. I don't like it. And here I was just putting some ink on the paper. This one as well, this was all pink ink, and then I went in with a black marker and actually like this one. It's really simple but fun. This one was with Stabilos. I haven't been using them that much since I have other things to color with. This is paint. This one took me a while, I don't know why, because it's just soft pastel, and then I colored in some of the little bits and pieces, but not all. I wasn't really patient with this book. I like this one. I can better tell you which ones I like than which ones I don't like, because I don't like a lot of them. Going to speed it up a little bit. This was when I just got my Prismacolors. I tried them out on this page, but I also had put ink on this side, so you can see it's coming through. This is really an experiment book, so it doesn't matter. I like this page a lot. I used some iridescent paint on the bodies of the fish, and I made them from light to darker. And this turned out really cute. This was the first time I got my acrylic markers and I tried to blend them. You can see that it didn't work out as well with some colors. But some were a little bit better, like these. But yeah, just trying them out, having fun. This one I really like doing. I don't like how it looks, but I had a lot of fun doing this one. This one, I like the colors. This was with my new acrylic marker set, my Guangna set. This one I really like. I went in with watercolors, and on top I used pencils. I like this one. I don't know what this is, but I like this one as well. This one was something different. It looks so much different than the design. So that's what I like, but it's not my favorite. But the fact that I could make it something that I designed instead of the design that was there, I think that's fun. This was really fun. I like doing this one. I got just 3 views of the same color out and then color these. Yeah. And this one I finished this morning just using Bruinzeel felt tips. They're not the best. It's like, I think it's like Crayolas. And this one I have to finish. So I did a lot of pages in this book, and I hope to finish this book, as I already mentioned. Yeah, so we're going to the next question, which is most challenging page. Which page gave you the most challenge this year? And I'm going to get it. Alright, I had to think about that one for a second, but it is in Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. And the reason why it gave me the most challenge is because it was a lot to do, and sometimes I just didn't want to color in it, and I did want to complete it, but also it is just a lot. So I just tried to tell myself to do 2 or 3 pieces every day, but that didn't really work. And then sometimes I just got it out and started coloring while watching other YouTubers. And then one day it just finished. Yeah. So I'm really, really happy with this one. There's a lot of color, and I really took my time with this page, and I think it shows. So yeah, it was really, really challenging, just because there's so much different things going on, and also you can create a color palette with this, but that didn't make sense for me, so I didn't do that. So yeah, this is what it looks like now, and I'm fairly happy with it. I just finished it a few days ago, actually. So this was my most challenging page of the year in Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. So we're on to question number 15, the coloring book surprise. So was there a page or a book that surprised you on how much you enjoyed it? And I'm going to look into it and then I will show you. Alright, so after looking at my books, I found this book, and I bought this because I needed a little bit in my basket before they would ship it for free. I actually needed something else for my, what did I need? Oh, my Hemi gouache spray, so the anti-molding spray. And there wasn't enough to get free shipping. So I was like, yeah, this one was €4.50. I was like, just put it in and we'll see. If I don't like it, I'll just give it to someone. But The World of Tarot by Alexis E. Thompson is so much fun, and I didn't think that I would like it this much. I didn't see it before. I know that some other colorists have this book, but I didn't see a flip through. I didn't know what to expect, and I actually like it so much. So on each page you have a card, and I actually decided to do the card in the sand colors that I did, and then you have this background with some pretty things drawn in, and the background will be with black acrylic. And for the rest of it, I'm just using anything, any material, any color that I like. But the card I do with Prismacolors, and within the first 3 months that I got this book, I already did 3 pages. So you already saw 2 of them, and then I did 1 other. We will get there soon. So yeah, so I would do this card in the sand colors that I have in the beginning here. And then the background is with black, as you can see here on the full page. The dwaas means the full. So black on the background, and the card is a Prismacolor combination of sand colors. I love this one. I love furless animals. I love all animals, but furless ones are great. Oh, and on this side it explains what the card is about, what it means when it's like this, and what it means when it's upside down, like turned. So that's really fun. I don't know anything about tarot. I do like it. So this is what I did in October. And I have so much fun, and I was thinking of maybe going in and doing all the cards one day, days. I won't do that in one day, but maybe do one every day for, I don't know how many there are in here, but 40 or something. So yeah, I might do that one day, or I just go in and color them one at a time. But this book it surprised me, because as I told you, I'm not really into tarot. I do like it. I'm okay-ish spiritual. I'm not very spiritual. I'm really down on earth, but I'm very open-minded. This one is so weird. But yeah, that I like this book so much, it really surprised me a lot. So yeah, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Schildknaap, I don't know the English. And then here you go to the bakers, cups, cauldrons, I don't know how you call it. This one is so pretty. So yeah, so I'm coloring and I'm learning a little bit more about tarot at the same time. And yeah, the fact that I like this book so much, I really want to make this a project book somewhere in coming year as well. So the next question is question number 16. And the question is, how many videos did you create on your YouTube channel this year? And I looked it up, and it's a lot. And I started at the end of March. So I just have 8 months. I'm just 8 months in, and I already made 246 videos, and I'm still going strong. I like it so much. And I didn't even know that I did that much videos, but I hope that I can keep it up a little bit. As I already mentioned, I'm going to work a little bit more, which is fine with me. I like my work. I love my work. I'm really happy with my work and what I do. But it will also mean that next year I might do a little bit less videos for you. We're on to question number 7. Which of your videos do you like best? Is your favorite of your own channel? And that was a hard one because I do really like to film my completed pages and also my plans after that. I usually do them around the same time. But what I did last year were, on the one hand, I had my challenges videos and I really enjoyed creating those, but they do take a little bit more time, that doesn't really matter, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit next year. And I also did some videos for beginners, like 5 coloring tips for beginners, or some coloring books for beginners, and those videos I enjoyed a lot, and I hope that I can do more videos for beginners next year because I had a lot of fun. And there are tips that I would love to have when I just started coloring. So yeah, that is a lot of fun. And I had a lot of positive comments on them as well, which makes it even more enjoyable to create those. Question number 18 is your coloring routine. Did your coloring habits or routine change this year? And yes, it did. I actually did a video of my coloring rules and they don't even apply to me anymore. Like I had 1 work in progress at the same time and now I have 4 or 5. I just showed you. Yeah, so things like that. And I'm a little bit more free of doing what I want, and that is because of some pretty amazing colorists that just like to play around with colors and materials, and they really made me realize that I'm doing this for my own fun. And of course I make videos of it, but it is for me in the first place. So thank you for those colorists. And yeah, I think my coloring routine will be changing a lot next year as well, because I'm going to make, well, a bit less videos. I'm into doing some live streams now every other Thursday night, and I'm going to keep doing that. I also have an additional live stream for my members only. I'm doing a prompt for that. So yeah, I have been growing and trying out things, and yeah, I hope that I can take you along with that next year even further. Question number 19. Did you learn or experiment with any new techniques this year? And I think this year I started coloring a little bit more seriously because of the channel. And I used a lot of mixed media, which was a lot of fun. I have to show you one more. So for example, I think everything I did was new, but for example, putting colored pencil on acrylic markers, because, well, the acrylic markers are new themselves for me this year. But here I put some shade with pencil on there, so I'm trying something with that. Then we have this, which is one book of techniques. I love doing this outlining with an acrylic marker. I did this before in, let me see, here it is, in this book. Here. So I did this with acrylic marker as well, and the rest of the page was Albrecht Dürer's. So I really like that. It might not be a technique, but it's something that that's me. So we also did a lot of mixed media here. I'm sorry for my creaking chair. Polychromos with Albrecht Dürer's, which is not weird at all. Here I did my gouache with polychromos. Here I did neocolors. And I think this was also neocolor, but just one layer. Putting some glitter on dresses or metallic. A lot of polychromos, a lot of neocolor, the outlining again. Black backgrounds, I already did that, but loved it. doing fire, and I have been doing fire better after this one. There's so much fun things to experiment with. So yeah, just using different materials on pages was one thing. And then of course I already showed you some examples of this one, but this is the most obvious one. I love doing the flakes. I actually have a tutorial on my channel for doing the flakes. I might make a new tutorial that's even better, but look at that. Look at it. It's so shiny. So this is also something that I do a lot and that I really like doing. And I started it this year. So those are techniques that I really enjoy and started this year. The next question is inspirational artist or colorist who inspired your coloring this year. And there have been some colorists that I really enjoy watching because they just play. And two of those colorists that I'm thinking of are Epicatastrophe, because she's so much fun and bubbly and she just dives into those books, and also when she gets books she just dives straight into them, which I really love. And another colorist who also does that and uses a lot of different materials and colors, and it's just so much fun to look at, is Maya. And yeah, I want to thank you both for inspiring me a lot, and I think you with other colorists are the reason that I'm using my coloring for fun more than for doing something perfectly, because it's not about that. Beside that, there are some artists that I really enjoy. One of them is Mopomeni, but also Kirby Rosanus, Joseph Kettenbang, and I hope that I can put some new, Hannah Carlson, of course. I just hope that I can put some new artists, some upcoming artists to the list, because I feel like these artists already get a lot of love, and which is totally fine, and I agree. But I think that new artists and people that also want to create coloring books, I want to give them a stage as well. And I do have a playlist for those artists, but I just did one video for Alexandra Danneman, which is cool, so check her out. But I want to do more for upcoming artists. So if you are one, you're watching, or you know someone, please let me know, because I'm willing to get their art and give them a stage on my channel. All right, question 21. Memorable coloring moment. So were there any special moments or memorable moments related to your coloring journey this year? And I think starting a YouTube channel was one, of course. So that was really memorable, and I think it really changed my life, which sounds really cheesy, but it did. I'm more relaxed. I color a lot more. I really find a lot of joy in the coloring and also creating videos. And also I got 1,000 followers already within like 7 or 8 months. So I'm so thankful for all of you. So big heart for everyone. I already created a tag, the Fun Coloring Pages tag, that has been shared a little bit, and some people did the tag, so thank you so much for that. And for next year I have hopefully a very fun start of an annual hashtag in March, which is March of the Dragons. So keep your eye out for that one if you haven't already seen it. I'm going to tell a lot more about that at the beginning of 2026, but I am very, very excited to create even more memories within the coloring community. Which brings me to question 22. How did the adult coloring community impact your year? Any collaborations, friendships, or inspiring moments? And I think that I have been in a lot of different communities for hobbies and things like that. I think the coloring community is the most friendly, most amazing, inspiring, inviting, welcoming community that I have ever been in. And I really want to thank you all for that, because you're just all amazing and you make this hobby even more enjoyable. And yeah, I made a lot of friends. You all know who you are. We're chatting, we are doing buddy colors, we're in groups together, we're doing live streams together, we watch each other live streams. Yeah, I just enjoy the community a lot, and lots of hearts for all of you. So yeah, if you enjoy the coloring community as well, please leave a heart down below, so I know you're still watching as well. Question number 23, proud learning moment. What's a moment where you challenge yourself creatively, and how did it turn out? Okay, the biggest challenge that I did, because I did a monthly challenge this year. Next year I do want to do challenges, but not like I have been doing. I know that in my plans video I'm talking about doing that, but I'm going to do something else. I did some challenging challenges. And one of them was let the spinner pick a book, let the spinner pick a page, and then color it in one day. I actually just showed it to you, so I'm not going to put it on my desk anymore, but I will show you here. This is what I did in one day. And I filmed all of it. I did have a lot of fun with it, but this was really, really challenging. And I did some more challenges, which I also really liked, but this one really stood out for me because it was hard, but it was also so much fun. And I have a double spread done in a Malpomeni book in one day, so yay! Question 24 is looking ahead to 2026. What are your coloring goals or plans for the coming year? So I'm going to show you. Alright, so obviously I have some books to show you, but also I want to color in all my books. I am participating in Tackle the Title pages. I just put out a video on that, which doesn't mean that I have to do the title pages in all my books, but just as many as possible. So those are the two main goals, and that's also why I don't need or want 400 books, because I cannot color in them all in one year. I'm going to do the full color along in Dark Fairy Tales next year, so I already told you a little bit about it. This one, yeah, I think I will finish this one in December, and then I'll move on to January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, which is great because in September I usually have my summer holiday, so I color a little bit less on camera. October, November, December. And then I think I will be at the halfway mark, something like that. Ooh, I will be over halfway. No, this is like the halfway mark, so yeah, maybe at the end of 2028 I will finish this book. That will be really cool. All right, the next one that I'm going to do as a project is Woodland Kingdom Coloring Book by Toshiyuki Fukuda. If the group will go on, but I think it will. So I'm doing one of these sketchup pages, so this one or this one, this one, every month. And next to that I'm going to do the page of the month. And if I do that for the rest of the year, I counted because there are 12 left. So if I do that in whole 2026, so one catch-up page, either a double spread or a single one, plus the one that the group chooses, I will catch up with this book, with everything that should be done. And also I will have a lot of pages colored in this one at the end of next year. So that would be really fun, because I could make it a goal to fill this up in 2027 maybe. Of course, we will continue with the Dragon Spell group. What I usually do is around the 18th of the month, I turn on my spinner, I spin 3 times, so it comes up with 3 pages that we haven't done already. I put them in our chat. We have a vote, and that will be the page for the next month. And then from the 24th, we share the page we do that month. So that's a lot of fun. So I will continue this in the new year, everyone who was wondering. Of course I will. I have 2 books to finish, which I already showed you. So it's these simple mandala one, 2 per month, and this one with the funny stickers, 2-ish per month. I might do a challenge where I do as many as possible in 1 or 2 days, maybe, to make sure that I will finish those. That would be fun. Might do that, not sure yet. Then I will have, I have a new project book as well. I have 2. So I have the new one by Sugar Sweet, because this is Adventuring by Sugar Sweet. There is a, what's it called? The year, something about going through the whole year with Sugar Sweet. I will get it for Christmas, and that will be a project book by Jamie. And Jamie has a buddy project group. So that's what I will join. And she also reached out to do this book together with me as a project book next year. So she wants to do a lot of coloring Sugar Sweet, so I'm totally for that. So in January we decided to do this fun page. This will also be in my plans. So this is Jamie from Finding Joy in Color. So I'm going to do this as a project book together with the new Sugar Sweet book. And that will be a group. This will be just with Jamie. So that's fun. And then I'm going to do 2 project books per 3 months. So the first 2 I already showed you, so I'm not going to go through them. But these are the 2 that I'm going to do in the first 3 months of 2026. After, I will choose 2 different books to focus on for 3 months. So those are my coloring goals, plans. I'm not hard on myself. If I don't get to these books, I don't get to them. I mentioned that I'm going to work more, so I do have a lot of plans already. So we will see, because I also really want to color in all of my books, and I'm going to tackle the title pages. So that will be a lot of coloring. All right. So the last question is, are there any new books or products you're really looking forward to in 2026? And there are some things that I want to discuss. I bought a lot of books this year. Already mentioned it. And I just wanted to have a collection with some of my favorite artists, and some of them I have more books of, but I just want to have 1 book of every artist that I like. I don't have that yet, but I also am not looking for putting loads and loads of books in my collection extra. What I am looking forward to is the new Joseph Kettenbang, the new Witches Alice in Wonderland mythographic, the new Hannah Carlson with the castles, the new Melpomene book, the new Kirby book. But I also would love to get my hands on some work from newer illustrators that, yeah, that will be a lot of fun as well, and hopefully give them a kickstart in the coloring community, because where else would you bring your book to if you're an illustrator? Next to that, I'm going to repurchase some of my polychromos. You saw that some of them are really tiny. I might get another set of acrylic markers because I'm getting color by number books, and my Guangna, I will show you. I have a Guangna set. This one, they are drying out so quickly. So I have this set, I have my Artex set, but I might get another set. I'm not sure yet. I have my eye on the Ohuhus a little bit, but we'll see. Pencils, maybe just the Derwent drawing pencils, but I'm not sure yet. And I would like to get some gel pens, and I think that's it. I have my bookshelf here right behind me, and I actually hope that everything will fit in the bookshelf. At least until I moved houses, and that will be at the end of 2027. So I'm not going to buy a lot. I'm having a low buy, but if I really see something that I like, I will buy it. So that's what I'm looking forward in 2026, mostly just using all the materials and books that I already have. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. It was a lot of fun making it. It took a lot of time as well. So I think you're looking at a pretty long video. If you like it, subscribe. Please give a thumbs up, and maybe even hype it if you really like the video. Thank you so much for Karen from My Colorful Country Life to tag me again. I'm so honored. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video. Have a really nice day. Bye!